welcome to Pull the Pin Already, your place where average veterans come to share their opinions. They will. Oh my God. Whoo, man, it's going to be a rough one, huh, Nate?
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Come
mean,
share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're going to like them.
but we promise you we can give them to you anyway.
I'm Jim.
And our names already came up. I'm still Nate, and now they're disappeared. But welcome.
Wow, this is going to be a
Woo.
good one, huh?
See, when you live in a rural state, area in the state like you do,
Oh
you,
man, I don't know
your
what's up
internet's
with it.
not popping. Oh, you got more bars now.
Yeah, my internet doesn't seem to be bad. I'm still on Wi-Fi. I haven't got my um actual hardwire connected yet, but that could take forever. It seems like
Uh,
nobody wants to work anymore. You know that?
Imagine that.
Yeah, it's just crazy. You can't even
Past
find
three,
people to work.
past 3 years.
Yeah. What do you know, right?
I
So
bet you our headlines will work though.
yeah, well, that's what we're all
See,
about today, right? We're doing another war room again. We just keep rolling. I like the variety in this. Oh, and I was going to tell you too. I don't know, dude. We got a Johnny TDY on Rumble. Is it? I don't know if that's the same guy that Johnny that's on BitChute.
oh, I don't
If it
know.
is, let me know because I'm almost tempted to make a decision on that. We haven't had any more real controversy or even communication. Period. Nobody's been commenting, so I guess people are just watching us. It's probably all FBI agents just monitoring our show.
Well,
Um,
if they're veterans, come on, just join the show, guys. We
yeah,
appreciate having
right.
you on.
Yeah, we'll take your opinion, even if it's corrupt or slanted. We'll take it. I think we need more other opinions. You know what I mean? We just can't keep agreeing all the time. You know?
Yeah, we don't agree all the time, but
No, not all the time, but we need some of that flavor, I guess, from the crazy or the Wild West, I should say. Um, so, anyways, we're going to talk about some headlines that we pull from the mainstream media, and we're going to share them from our perspective as average veterans. Why is that important?
we've been around the world and we've seen a lot and we know everything. Or damn, I messed that up too, didn't I?
Yeah, I did this whole intro, this whole
No,
episode
good
just jacked up.
lord.
Wow.
Oh, we never been fact checked. I got that part right. All right,
Yeah, yeah.
let's just move on. Here's the headline. Let's go.
Let's get our AI in here to do this, right? Iran unveils what it claims to be the nation's first hypersonic missile.
I believe it. How I believe Russia is a strong military. Not at all right now.
You think? I mean, I don't know. I mean, that was the big threat because Iran was working on the
Oh,
nuclear stuff.
I take that back. It claims to be their nation's first hypersonic missile. Okay, well maybe their nation's. I missed nations. I just saw first hypersonic missile, so
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
jumped to a
We've already had
conclusion on a
some.
headline. I jumped to a conclusion on a headline.
I think we've already done headlines about China having
Oh,
hypersonic missiles and stuff like that.
yeah. You guys don't have any, right? We don't have
No,
anything like
we were like 3 years behind or something on it. That's was a
that.
headline, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, they claim to have it, so I
Well, they
believe their
probably.
claim. I believe the claim. I don't believe they have one.
Well, I mean, they could have borrowed it from China and said, "Look, it's ours." You know what I
Could
mean?
have been. They
You
could have dug
never
it out.
know,
It could have been one of ours. They dug out of the ground and said, "Look, hypersonic missile."
right? You never know, right? Same stuff. You know what I mean? Just different flavor. We've given them worse, right? We've given them pallets of money, right? Here, go build this nuclear program so you can shoot at
Well,
us.
no, it's not nuclear. It's just a hypersonic missile, not a nuclear
Well, but they've
hypersonic
been working
missile.
on their nuclear stuff. That's the whole
Yeah,
problem.
but they haven't claimed to have one of those yet, so we're still good. We're still good.
We're on phase 2 of 3. So not a surprise, but yeah. So good luck with that. It doesn't matter because I think World War III is coming soon anyway.
That ain't coming. No,
Yeah,
there will never be a World War III.
I don't know, man. May not be a nuclear war, but there could easily be a World War III. Technically, if you change the standard of war, we're kind of in one right now, right? Proxy war with Ukraine, all that, and you know.
We have not been in a war since Vietnam.
Oh, really?
They're just conflicts after that. They're not
Oh, right,
wars.
right, right.
They're
Good point.
conflicts.
Good
Conflicts.
point. Because Congress has to declare war.
Yeah, yeah. We haven't declared
Right.
war.
So
Just in just in conflict.
as long as we don't declare war, we can have a conflict all the time.
Yeah, we get hazardous duty pay, we get combat pay, but it's just conflict, just conflict.
Right, right.
That makes no damn sense. So,
No.
at the declared war, would we get more money for being in the zone, or just the same?
What would it be like? Double combat?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Would it be ultimate hazardous duty? Like what? I mean, what would they?
Like they're wearing conflict patches right now, not war patches.
I mean, like what? We're at a war on drugs. We're at a war on all kinds of stuff. So
War on terrorism.
terrorism, yeah. So should we get pay for that? Like if we sit at home and
Oh,
don't do drugs, should we get money?
I'll take it. That's a good point.
Hmm.
I've been drug free since 1979.
Hmm. Well, yeah. Let's move to the next one. Iran's gonna do their thing anyway, so okay. Let's go a little more close to home or local at least. New York City Mayor Adams, great leader he is, unveils plans to house migrants in houses of worship. Private homes are next step.
All in New York City though, right? Because he can't do anything else out of New York
No,
City.
he has no, yeah,
All
he
right.
has no authority power.
I'm fine with that. They've all voted him in. I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm good.
yeah.
Reap
I
what is it called? Sow what you reap, or reap what you sow,
reap what you
whatever
sow.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm good with it.
yeah, I'm in favor by all means. Like I said, as long as you keep it in New York City, let all the people who voted for this garbage let them have them.
That's it. Yeah, as long as you voted, take him in. Take him
I
in.
mean, the houses of worship. I don't know if those are the people who voted for him or not. I mean, it could be, but
As long as the pastor did, put him in. Put him in.
to force them into churches. I mean, you'd think churches would try to do something for the people anyway. You know?
Oh, yeah, they can take him in and pray for him and hope they find great jobs and pay good taxes and everything else while they're here, right?
We're just gonna say a little prayer for you and send you back to Mexico or wherever you came from. Like, well, I mean, look, the immigration thing. I'm kind of tired of it too. I get it. You can't tell me there's not an ulterior motive. And
No,
I see some videos where, you got the white liberal. Oh, these are people. No one's illegal, and that's not what it's about. Nobody's saying you're an illegal person. You're just in the country
yeah.
illegally. And it just saddens me. I mean, these people need it in their backyard, but it's just I don't know. Their arguments are so terrible. Like, and it's just the same thing. It's always as long as it's somebody else's money, right?
Yep,
As long
exactly.
as it's somebody else's money in somebody else's yard, and to think about the money, talk about the money. The United States, I know we've said this before, but the United States spends probably billions of dollars in foreign aid.
Trillions. I guarantee trillions.
Well, you might be right, but what I mean, we just spend all
Hey,
kinds
hey,
of money.
you know how I'm right?
Why? Because you
Never been
never been
fact
fact
checked,
checked. Yeah.
but go ahead.
So the United States spends trillions of dollars,
There you go.
you know, to countries like Honduras, El Salvador. We send them all kinds of money to help humanitarian reasons.
Ukraine. But
Why are they coming here? People are trying to say, well, they're fleeing this tyranny, they're fleeing all this stuff. Well, where's the money going that we're sending these countries?
right there, right
I
there.
mean, stop sending the money. If people are coming here, stop sending them money. You know what I mean? Like, then build new hotels for these people. Stop sending these countries money. Just
I want to
stop.
I want to see what these people say when the mayor says you have to put them in your private house.
Yeah, well, I know. You know
I
he's
mean,
not going to do that.
what the headline says.
They say it's the next step, but that's one of those. Let's test the waters and see how the people respond. You know what I
Here's some
mean?
here's some waters.
Utah district bans Bible from elementary and middle schools.
Aren't you supposed to separate God and state anyway?
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I mean, is the Bible just in the library? Like,
I
where are
don't.
they? Where's the Bible in the elementary school? Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe in kids' backpacks or something. They may be able to
Well,
bring the book to school with them or whatever. But I mean,
yeah, but you don't
isn't
know.
you
I don't.
isn't Utah a big Mormon state?
Yeah, right. So it's not the Bible; it's the Book of Mormon.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
so they're probably allowed to have that one,
same
right?
difference. It's same difference, right? Yeah. No Bible, Book of Mormon. Yeah. You know what? You know what? You might be absolutely right.
Yeah, yeah. You got to read it though. You got to read it though. You have to read it. Um, but I just I don't know, man. I I understand what they were saying. I saw some conversation on this about certain verses in the Bible that talk about some, bad things that were happening. It maybe not, for children.
And you know
Yeah.
what? I'm fine not forcing religion on someone either. You don't want to force sexuality on someone. You don't want to force politics on somebody. You don't want to force religion on somebody. Just go to school and learn what you're supposed to learn.
Well, right.
Does
That's what I was saying is like, where in elementary school are kids checking out Bibles and where's the class on Bibles? Like, I
yeah.
don't think they teach that. Now, if you go to a Catholic school, yeah.
Well, sure. Yeah. I mean, you're
You know what I
paying to go to
mean?
a school that you voluntarily send your kids. I mean, you voluntarily send your kids to school. Period. Anyway, but you're selecting a religious school to send your kid to. I'm totally fine with that. That's what you send them there to be because of is because of their
Right.
religion and their beliefs and their teachings. Which I'm fine with that. Yeah,
So I don't remember ever being taught religion
I don't
in
think so either.
school, elementary
Me either.
school. Like that was something that was definitely at home, and you'd go,
Well, that
it may come
was
up in conversation, but it's not like a
when
class.
when you were in elementary school. That was before Christ, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, me. Yeah, yeah. I was handing out tablets and rocks or scribe things. I don't know what they'd call them back then because they weren't
Yeah,
pens, right?
yeah, and not Samsung and iPod
Mhm.
iPad tablets. No.
Right. But yeah, so this is not a big deal to me, and I don't really imagine this is I don't really imagine. I don't see where this is going to be applied. I mean,
Unless they're enforcing it in private schools too. I don't know.
yeah, but I don't think they can.
Well, from the headline, I'm just assuming because I can make assumptions like that.
Right, right. And it says middle school too, so these are little older kids, but even my kids all have been through elementary, middle. So I'm not even just mine. I don't remember them ever talking about
Well, you got a kid
teaching
in
the
high school.
Bible or
You got a kid in high school now. She ain't got no Bible, does she, in
no, they
school?
still don't teach it. They still
Yeah.
don't. Yeah. I don't know. These people are just probably trying to make a point or trying to make a law that doesn't even need to exist. So, anyways, whatever.
Yeah, that's what Sundays are for.
Yeah, let's go to World War III again. Chinese warship nearly hits U.S. destroyer to provoke
Oh,
U.S.
okay. Nearly hit. How many miles away was it
I
when
think it
it
was pretty
nearly hit it?
close, dude. I think
Yeah,
there were
5 feet,
two of them.
10 feet, 15 feet.
Well, I don't know what nearly means to them, but I
Yeah.
think it was the second too. I think there was an aircraft that
Well, the
got close
aircraft
to the
one
U.S.
buzzed.
Yeah,
Air buzzed them. Well, yeah, I know that one. But
and then
when you say nearly hits, I mean when I nearly hit, that means I swerved to miss you. That's what I consider near.
right.
That's. I mean, okay, they've done it twice now, and we're doing what?
Well, yeah, and even like somebody was talking about maybe this is the precursor, but I saw him talking about the Chinese media. The Chinese media is now upplaying how America is doing this, that, the next thing. So it's getting all the Chinese people to hate America, not as if they didn't already, you know what I mean? But they're really sparking. It's almost like they're prepping for something.
Do you think the Chinese military is any good?
Yeah, I have to believe they have to be.
Well, you thought the Russian military was too, right?
Well, but Russia's a little different. I think Russia's probably full of really good mercenaries. I don't think they really fight for I don't think I think Russia's not committed to the cause. Like Chinese people
It's
who
like we couldn't even beat the Taliban and Al Qaeda. You think China is better than them?
well, I mean, it's tough, dude. It's tough because like Afghanistan's a tough terrain to fight. I mean, we didn't, they didn't come to us, right?
No. Well, yeah, eventually they did.
Well, I mean, but ultimately the war was in their
No, yeah,
mountains, in their
yeah,
rough
yeah,
terrain, where
yeah.
it's really hard to fight. No different than like Vietnam was. Those are hard wars to fight. With today's technology, Vietnam might have been a better outcome or whatnot. But yeah, I
So
don't.
what is China? Flatland? There's no mountains or treacherous territory in China to fight?
Well, I'm sure there is, but it's not. I mean, there's places you can go, and make a stand. You know what I mean? It's so big you could put pressure on and start pulling in. Even Russia, like right now, Moscow just they buzzed the tower in Moscow. You know what I mean? That's enough to be like, hey, wait, they're a little close. You know what I mean? Where Afghanistan, I don't think they really even had a central like, hey, if we take this place, the war's over. Like there was no real. You know what I mean? It was almost like you had to do the whole wipe out the whole place, or
Oh yeah, but it's like the United States. What are you going to take the United States and call the war over with? There's not one central place in the United States either. You have to fight the whole country, right?
well, yeah, but I would think in the United States, all you had to do is take one place, and the
Where?
country would fold. Anywhere.
No.
Yeah, I think Maine. You
No.
take Maine. Hell, you take Alaska, and I bet you people are like, "Oh my God, what do we do?" Because there's a lot of people in this country who don't conceive that possible.
Well,
We don't
I ain't worried
know.
about those. Those people are worthless anyway.
Yeah, but
But
I mean,
you think if they took Fort Bragg, like the whole country's done?
well, yeah.
No,
Honestly,
no,
I do. I honestly do
no,
believe.
absolutely not.
Well, I mean, we can disagree. I don't know if you're doing it on purpose, but you know what I mean. I just believe that we are so full of so many people that take so much for granted
You don't
that they
think like
just don't think it's conceivable.
you don't think Fort Bennings's gonna if they take Fort Bragg, you don't think Fort Benning and Fort Jackson are gonna come up and start attacking to you know what I mean?
Well, okay, all right. Let me rephrase that then. If they were to hold that, we're done. If they just marched in, took the place, anybody could do that because all the guards are sleeping anyway. You know that, right? They're Air Force now. So,
No, they're all government civilians.
oh, right. So you know what I mean? Like I get that. Like if you're just saying if they came in and made it stay, okay, yeah, we'd probably clean house. But if they were to come in and take a foothold, that's what I'm saying. Like if they were to take Alaska and we couldn't get up there, well, maybe Alaska we'd probably throw away. But if they were to take like Maine or something or Florida or California, whatever, I think people
That
would
means they
really.
won that means they won the war, took the whole country? No.
I think
Come on.
people would crumble. I think people would be terrified. I think the morale would really, because I just think that we're full of so many people that are.
But there are so many people that are like, "Oh, come on, let's come on down. Come on, little father. Come on, little father."
Well, yeah, but will you go? Will you get up in arms and go over to California to take that back, or would you stay home and wait for make sure nobody attacked your home?
Oh, I'm staying home. I'm not going to California.
Well, that's exactly my point.
Well,
So who's going to California?
China's over there, so I kind of do hope they do take California and
but
then take it back with them.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying is like who's going to go over there and do that? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
or
We'll
if
send
someone
our
comes,
active duty and
yeah, our military will go get them. You know what I mean? That's like
yeah,
saying if you take, I don't Shanghai. Is that in China? Whatever. I'm making names up 'cause I don't know. If you
right.
take Shanghai, does China fall? No, you still have the whole
Yeah,
country to
no,
go. Still, you
I
know what I
get
mean?
it. I get it. And I know what I'm saying sounds probably silly or maybe, a little ridiculous, but I really just feel like it would be a huge moral loss for us because there's so many people who would be in disbelief that we would have to really refocus and get a quick victory back. That's what I just believe,
Yeah.
especially if it was
Oh yeah.
coordinated from different angles, from different things. I mean, just too many people take things for granted. So, yeah, that's anyway.
But like you said, so if China attacks, they have Russia on their side. Well, I don't know if Russia's bullshit right now with Ukraine, but I don't think anybody's afraid of Russia right now after what they just proved. You know what I mean? So
No, which is why they threat the nuclear because they got to bring out the big guns
yeah,
when they
yeah,
can't do
exactly. Yeah.
they can't win the schoolyard fight. You got to bring your gun to the knife fight or whatever they call
Well,
it.
we should nuke this episode and
Yeah, that's what
move
we're gonna
on
do.
out.
So, thanks again, Nate, for showing up. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, all that cool stuff, and donate some money so we can keep doing this for free. Until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin ready. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.